Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, and welcome to Spikemuth City, where we have the Spikemuth Devils hosting the Saffron Psychics. The Psychics are going to start out today with Guard of Wire and Slowking, whereas the Spikemuth Devils are going to start out with Umbreon and Bishop. Both teams so far have not won a game this season, so you should think somebody's going to win today, unless we have a draw. Hopefully we don't have a draw. But let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win, the Spikemuth Devils or the Saffron Psychics, or if we'll have a draw. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Umbreon's going to start out for the Spikemuth Devils, going with that Aqua Tail, and it's going to target Slowking. Shouldn't be very effective on the Water Psychic type, and it isn't. Guard of Wire now with an opportunity to respond, goes with that Power Trick. It's going to switch its, I believe, attack, yes, and defense stats. Bishop now having that 125 base attack, and it's going to go with a Power Trip, so a Dark type move. This should be super effective, and it is. But Slowking still in the green. Slowking now with its chance to respond, having that special defense of 110, special attack of 100, and it goes with the focus energy, so it's going to be getting pumped. Umbreon will be coming onto the field with that 110 base defense, 130 base special defense, and then you have Guard of Wire. It's coming in with that 125 base special attack. We get a high jump kick now coming from Umbreon. It's not going to be very effective on the Psychic types, but still does a very good hit on Slowking thanks to that critical hit, taking it down into the red. Guard of Wire now. Going to use Growth, so it's just going to be boosting its stats. Lifting up that attack and special attack, boosting that already, as mentioned before, impressive 125 special attack. Vacuum Wave now coming from Bishop. And again, it targets Slowking. Slowking's holding on after that. Not a very effective move though. Slowking with an opportunity to respond. It goes with the Lick attack. And it targets Umbreon. Not much damage, not very effective attack. But Umbreon, it's actually a Zoroark. Zoroark's illusion has worn off. So Zoroark was using its illusion to appear as an Umbreon. And that would explain why Zoroark was going first with that 105 base speed. Getting the acrobatics now coming from Zoroark. Zoroark's got that 120 base special attack, 105 base attack. There we go. We know Umbreon's in the party there today. See if we'll actually see it on the field. Swords Dance now coming from Guard of Wire, still boosting those attack stats. Bishop now with an opportunity to potentially finish off Slowking. It's going to go with a headbutt. And it does. Slowking has been eliminated, just like that. Slowking not being able to take advantage of much, only using that Lick to diffuse Zoroark's illusion. We now have Exeggutor coming on for the Saffron Psychics. Exeggutor having that 125 base special attack. Zoroark again, still being the speediest Pokemon on the field. And it's going with a Psycho Cut. Targeting Exeggutor. Not very effective move. Little bit of damage done. Guard of Wire now. It's going to go with a Lunar Dance. Guard of Wire is going to take itself out of the battle. This is not the start of Saffron Psychics need. They're already down one Pokemon, and they have just lost the second Pokemon. And Lunar Dance won't benefit anyone coming onto the field right now, as it can restore a Pokemon's HP coming onto the field, but everybody's HP on Saffron Psychics is actually full at this stage. Get a Weather Ball now from Bishop. More work being done just to chip away at Exeggutor on the field now. Exeggutor with a chance to respond. Goes with a Fairy Lock though. So it's not going to do any damage to anyone. Just keeps everyone on the field. Fourth Pokemon now coming out for the Saffron Psychics. And it's Slowbro. Galarian Slowbro in fact. So it's going to be a Psychic Poison type. Galarian Slowbro is going to have that 100 base attack, 100 special attack. Zoroark's going to go with a Luster Purge. And it targets Slowbro. And a very good hit welcoming it onto the field, lowering its special defenses. Bishop with an opportunity to follow up, all the speed being on the side of the Spikemuth Devils, but it just goes with a block. Making sure that Exeggutor can no longer escape the field. But no Pokemon intentionally switches out of battle. They only do it when it's done by a move. We get a Fire Pledge though. This should be super effective on Bishop. And it almost eliminates Bishop with that one hit. Bishop is holding on. Slowbro with a chance to finish it off though. He's going to go with a Brine. It's Water type move. And it does. Takes the last bit of HP from Bishop. So Bishop is the first Pokemon eliminated from the Spikemuth Devils. Now have Obstagoon coming on for the Spikemuth Devils. It's looking to rock and roll all night. Now get that Growl coming from Zoroark. So it's just going to lower the stats of the opposing side, lowering their attack. Obstagoon's going to have that 101 base defense. Got a 90 attack though. It's going to go with a superpower. This won't be very effective on the psychic typings. Does unfortunately lower the attack stat and defense stat of Obstagoon. Get a burn up now coming from Exeggutor, but unfortunately it fails. Slowbro hoping to hit with something. Goes with a psychic terrain, so this actually won't do any damage, but it will boost the psychic type moves, although the dark type Pokemon are immune to psychic type moves. So this doesn't greatly benefit the psychic typings. If anything, you'd have to think it would benefit the Spikemuth Devils, as they can still hit the Saffron Psychics with psychic type attacks. Get a pound now coming from Zoroark. Chipping away there at Slowbro. Obstagoon looking to follow it up. And again, we see another block, and it's being used on Exeggutor again. Nobody wants Exeggutor to leave this field. Exeggutor is going to go with a Shadow Claw. And that's going to target Zoroark. Not a very effective move though. Slowbro with an opportunity. Goes with a Baton Pass, so it'll be leaving the field. So the fifth Pokemon will be coming onto the field for the Saffron Psychics. And it's Starmie, the Water Psychic type Pokemon. Starmie, you'd think, would have to take over the speed with that 115 base speed. It's got a 100 base special attack. So this is Starmie's opportunity to make an impact on the battle. And it's going to go with a Lunar Dance. Oh wow, this is the second time we have seen this move in the battle. So Starmie has just eliminated itself from this battle. It will take effect on Slowbro, you have to think, when Slowbro comes onto the field, because it will boost its HP back up. But was that really worth it? No, not at all. We get a Scorching Sands from to Exeggutor, not very effective. Obstagoon with an opportunity to target Exeggutor. And it's going to go with an Aerial Ace. You'd think this would be super effective on the Grass type. And it is, taking Exeggutor down into the red. Exeggutor looking for a chance to respond. Only one Pokemon eliminated from the Spikemuth Devils. Oh no, and the Saffron Psychics, it's going with a Misty Explosion. So this will be super effective on the Spikemuth Devils, but it's taken itself out in the process. And it's going to take out Zoroark with it, but Exeggutor has gone from the battle. That's 3 Pokemon from the Saffron Psychics that have eliminated themselves. It has eliminated Zoroark, but you think at this stage the Saffron Psychics have eliminated more of their own Pokemon than they have the Spikemuth Devils. We have Crocodile making its debut in the Elite Challenge League coming on for the Spikemuth Devils, and Gallade coming onto the field, as well as Slowbro coming back onto the field. It's going to get that boost from the Lunar Dance, so this is what it does. It restores that health. But realistically, the Saffron Psychics so far are doing a better job of beating themselves than the Devils are doing. This is unbelievable. We get a Scratch now coming from Obstagoon, and it targets Slowbro, taking down some of that HP it just restored with that critical hit. Crocodile now, having that 117 base attack, is going to just splash on the field, so nothing will happen. Gallade with an opportunity. It's got that 125 base attack. If it can hit a fighting type move, you'd think it would be super effective and wipe out one of these opposing Pokemon. Slowbro now goes with the Baby Doll Eyes, so this is just going to lower the stats of an opposing Pokemon. Opting to target Obstagoon, lowering that attack. Obstagoon's Defiant, though, is actually going to now boost its attack. So Obstagoon will get a bigger rise than it will decrease in its attack stat. Those hidden abilities helping the home team. Now we get a dive coming from Obstagoon, so Obstagoon's going to disappear from the field. We'll see that move take effect next turn. Crocodile goes with a Sludge. Targeting Gallade, not going to be very effective. Gallade with an opportunity to respond, goes with a Round, but Obstagoon, having dived into that water, will avoid the attack. Slowbro is going to want to target Crocodile. Goes with a rapid spin, and it does target Crocodile. Doesn't do a great deal of damage, but it will boost Slowbro's speed. Psychic Terrain's now left the field as well. I cannot believe still that 3 Pokemon from the Saffron Psychics have eliminated themselves. You get a dive now from Obstagoon, taking Gallade down into the yellow. Crocodile hoping to finish this, hoping to follow this up, but it doesn't. Instead going with the Sweet Scent. Looks like it's going to target Slowbro there, and it does. So Slowbro's evasiveness, actually it targets both Pokemon on the opposing field. Their evasiveness will lower, making them an easier target for the Spikemuth Devils. We're getting an Energy Ball now, coming from Gallade. It's going to target Obstagoon, taking Obstagoon down into the red, but won't finish it off. Obstagoon's still holding on. That special defense band well, but again, that Defiant will boost that attack stat. Slowbro now is going to go with a Bullet Punch. Has an opportunity now to finish off Obstagoon, but instead goes for Crocodile. Obstagoon's going to look to take advantage of these boosted attack stats in this turn. Surely it can. But instead goes with a Teleport, so it's actually going to leave the battlefield. 5th Pokemon now is going to come on for the Spikemuth Devils, and it's Hydreigon, the pseudo-legendary, who actually has had a better showing in recent weeks than it did at the start of the season. It's going to look to capitalise on that 125 special attack. We get a Hex now coming from Crocodile. This should be super effective on Slowbro. Doing a decent amount of damage. Slowbro's been taken below 50% of its health. Gallade goes with the Aromatherapy. Unfortunately, it will fail. Slowbro needs to respond. Going with a Sacred Fire. And it targets Crocodile. Very impressive hit on Crocodile. We have only 2 Pokemon left on the Saffron Psychic, still with 4 left for the Spikemuth Devils. Hydreigon now with an opportunity. He's going to go with the extra sensory. If it targets, surely it's going to want to target Slowbro. That poison type, and it does, and Slowbro has been eliminated. We're down to the last Pokemon for the Saffron Psychics. Very good hit by Hydreigon. Crocodile now. Going to go with a close combat onto Gallade, and it's a very big hit. Gallade's just holding on though, being taken down in the red with that not very effective move. Crocodile's defense and special defense will fall. Gallade with an opportunity to respond, but instead goes with a Rock Polish. I think this should boost its speed, so it can capitalize on this in the next turn, but it just needs to actually capitalize on it. Both these Pokemon teams desperately needing a win here in the Elite Challenge League. This is Gallade's opportunity. It needs to go with something, surely a fighting type move. But instead goes with a Confusion, which won't affect them as they are immune to the Psychic types. Hydreigon, opportunity to take advantage, instead goes with a Withdraw, so it's just going to boost its defenses. This is Crocodile's opportunity. Again, we still have 4 Pokemon left on the Spikemuth Devils, and it's going to go with a Scorching Sands. There's not much HP remaining for Gallade, and now there's none. Gallade has been eliminated with that critical hit. The Saffron Psychics have lost. The Spikemuth Devils have gotten their first win of the season with a big helping hand from the Saffron Psychics, who, as mentioned earlier, eliminated half of their own side. What an unfortunate waste. They eliminated more from their own side than what they did the Spikemuth Devils. Saffron Psychics taking out 3 of their own and taking out only 2 of the Spikemuth Devils. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that they did that. They are not going to want to do the same next week when the Saffron Psychics host the Melee Draconids in their hometown of Spikemuth City. Whereas the Spikemuth Devils, having gotten their first win, are going to want to have this kind of luck next week when they take on the Snowpoint Frost, who have also been sitting around the bottom of the ladder at this stage. So you have to think Spikemuth Devils are going to want to take this momentum and carry it. Saffron Psychics are going to need to pull themselves together and try and get a win on the board, but unfortunately, as I said, they eliminated 3 of their own Pokemon, so they only have themselves to blame, unfortunately, for this loss. With that Scorching Sands finishing off Gallade. And as always, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let me know of these Pokemon who you thought was the best on field today. And always remember, you are awesome, and I will speak to you guys next time. Bye.